What's up, man? About to head on out here. Yeah, I look a mess right now. I gotta run these errands. Shit, I'm finna go ahead and run around, do some errands real quick. I want y'all to join me. I'm about to go finally. Sorry, cuzzo. I'm about to go finally mail off my cousin wedding pictures, because I know she been cussing me out, high and all, cussing me out. So yeah, come on with me. Just came out of there. The guy got a lens, baby, body. He don't have the lens. He just got the case full of the goddamn lens. He want almost $50 for the damn body. Nigga, who you think finna pay you $50 for a case when I gotta buy the lens to go in the goddamn case? You lost your mind? But that's also one of the bad factors about shopping at pawn shops. They want to get their money for their product, hands down. Because at the end of the day, they're losing money by the item sitting there. However, if you go to the right ones, they trying to make a dollar. The right ones are trying to make money. They're not trying to sit here and keep on looking at the same shit on their shelves. So they gonna let you go. They gonna give it to you if you coming up with some money. You know, prime example. I want to say by the end of October, you will see what I'm talking about. I got a diamond. I found a diamond so pretty that I just had to get it. I put that bitch on layaway. Yes, I put a camera on layaway at the pawn shop. Don't judge me. You would do it too. Okay? Especially with y'all paying $1,400 on equipment that you can find in the pawn shop for half that price. I'm not about that life. Okay? I like to ball on a budget. So y'all can have my $1,400 gadgets. Yeah, warranties, bitch. I'm gonna make enough money to buy another camera off that one camera. Like this T3i I have that I'm filming on. I paid $3 and some change. But the catch is the lens alone on the actual camera that I got was $450 retail price. So I got a $700 item for $300 less than what I should have paid for. Matter of fact, if I'd have went to the store and bought a T3i from the store, let's say if I went to the camera shop and bought a T3i, I'm gonna put the price. This is how much it costs right here, right? Amazon. I'm gonna go to Amazon, and then this is how much I would have paid for that lens. So you do the math. You see how much I'd save. That's just how I roll. But on to my shopping, my daily shop. I do this every Friday. I go hang out with myself. You know what I'm saying? I like to shop at the thrift stores. I love the Goodwill. I'm always getting something at the fucking Goodwill. Picture frames, furniture. I'm always getting something out the goddamn Goodwill. So of course that's why I'm headed to now, the goddamn Goodwill. So I'm gonna go look around, see what they got. You know, hopefully I don't spend no money, but hey, I can't make no promises. Oh yeah, and I got these right here. I got a little project I'm working on with them two to put in my man cave slash art room slash studio slash whatever the fuck you want to call it. Yeah. I'm gonna put that in there. Hopefully it turns out great. I mean, just great. Yeah, what do y'all like to do on y'all days off? Also put that in the comment below. I ain't had nothing to eat all day. I might stop and get something to eat. I want to cook back that lasagna, but how lasagna budget is set up, the cheese and all that shit, the cheese alone costs too goddamn much money. I got the goddamn meat. I just need the cheese and the pasta. I got the eggs. I might make, hold on, I might make that happen. I need ricotta cheese. I need white cheese. I might make that happen. I might have to take a trip to Walmart. Eating up all my goddamn gas. Oh, Winco. If you in Texas, you shop at Winco. If you're not in Texas, you need to find your Winco. Winco is like the version that Walmart is to Target. It's the cheap version of Walmart. So Target is the expensive version of Walmart, and Winco is the cheap version of Walmart. I hope you got that. I hope you understood that. Once again, Winco is the cheap version of Walmart, and Walmart is the cheap version of Target. So, what store did you like to go to when you at home? What grocery store do you shop at? You know what I'm saying? Tell me where you shop at, so if I come in your neck of woods, I come shop at that store. That's what I want to know. Oh yeah, what else would y'all like to see me? Because I also been a cook since I was age of 19. I hope y'all watched my video making the pecan pie cobbler. That shit was the bomb. So of course, since I made that, I gotta make my wife a goddamn peach cobbler pie, cause she felt some type of way, cause I tried to make it for her, but I ain't have no pan. So of course I couldn't make it for her. Hello? You say you can come tell me about your business. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. So you better watch the mail for this flash drive you've been way overdue for. My apologies for that. I work nights. So if I'm, yeah, I work from 3 to 11 and 12. I'm gonna get home to 12 o'clock at night. And Bay work to 1 to 10, so she'll get home to about 11 o'clock at night. So, in my heart, I'm trying to get her to move to Portland. We like the freedom up there. It's too much. It's just too much shit going on in Texas. We got wildfires. Shit, we got motherfucker hanging motherfuckers in Texas. But look, I can't fight with Mother Nature. Shit, I can't fight with Mother Nature. That's one thing I can't do. Okay. Damn, y'all. I just left out the Goodwill. And I found some. I said I wasn't gonna buy them. I swear to God. I think I got addiction to, I really going to admit today on my own channel, I think I got an addiction. And I think my addiction is shopping. I swear to God, I think it's shopping. This motherfucker right here. Ooh, I hate backwards motherfuckers. But anyways, I think my addiction is shopping because, however, I need this item because I've been looking. Like I literally was go get it from this place. And the lady, she stood me up. I was looking for a bookcase, y'all. And the first bookcase I was trying to get, the lady stood me up. She was like, meet me at Hewlett Mall. I got you. Went to Hewlett Mall. Called her. Text her. I'm sorry, text her. She was like, I said, what's the address? Oh, I can't. I ain't at home. I ain't at home. So you just wasted my time and my patience and my gas to come to you to get a goddamn bookcase that you ain't even at the house to sell to me. So she got an attitude. Oh, you rude. Bitch, I ain't rude. I'm just being real. You just wasting my damn gas and my time. So, by the grace of God, look in the back seat. I found a bookcase for $10. Heavy, sturdy bookcase that I can mount. I might just take the bottom off of it and mount it to my wall, because I want my books. I like my books on the wall. I like to be. I'm already short, so I like something to make me feel like I'm tall. Or I might use it. I might use this case for my camera equipment, because I want my camera equipment to sit on the wall. Like, I literally want it to be at you to be able to just like it's in a gallery. Like, there you go, you see it. You know what I'm saying? Of course, I'm not gonna leave it brown. That ain't even how I roll. So of course, I'm gonna sand it down. I'm going to I might paint it black, because in my man cave, if you pay attention to my logo, which I designed myself, my name, Capture Motion, is also associated with my photography business, Capture Photography. So yes, the Capture, spelled with a K-A, is my wife's name, Kimberly, and my name, Amir. So she came with the concept. It was cute, it was catchy, and we rolled with it. So that's how we got Capture Photography and Capture Motion. Yeah. So that might be a question I'm gonna ask y'all, not today, but later on. I might be like, hey, how did the name Capture Motion and Capture come involved? I hope you know the answer, you know what I'm saying, because that's gonna be one of the questions I might ask. So now I went to that Goodwill. I got one more Goodwill I go to, and this is why I'm gonna bring it up. It's in White Settlement. So I know in the media, y'all heard about a little black boy named I'm about to put the name right here, because I really cannot pronounce this goddamn boy name. He black. That's all I can say. He black teenager, senior in high school, football player, had his whole life to look forward to, was murdered in White Settlement. I used to stay in White Settlement. It's a coincidence, because my wife knows how I am about crimes that occur against black people. Like, my sister-in-law is an advocate. Like, she's fight the power. She's hardcore. So, but she's in the political side of fight the power. Like, she's not just out there saying it, she's doing it. So shout out to my sister-in-law. But anyways, it's a black kid, and he was murdered by apparently 4 white guys. And the ages of the white boys, the suspects, range from, I think, 16 to 24. 3 of them being brothers and 1 of them being a friend. It was said that the guy received a phone call or some kind of communications text telling him to come to the front yard to meet with them, and apparently they had already planned out to rob the little guy, the young guy. And and actually killing him. They apparently already had all this planned out. So of course they met up. Probably some words was exchanged, some scruffles, some talk, some tassels, whatever happened, and they shot him, and they fatally shot him and killed the young guy. This guy right here, they shot and killed this young guy. These 3 guys shot and killed this little guy right here. Okay, so with that being said, when they shot and killed him, it was on a hush. Like, it took for my friend to contact me from Palestine. I hope I'm pronouncing this right. Palestine, and inform me of the thing, because she knew I stayed in White Settlement, but now I'm no longer in the White Settlement. But what shocks me about the situation is that no one's talking about it. Like, it got no airplay. It got literally, I'll take that back. It got airplay, but they played it on the news at 12 o'clock for not even 5 minutes, probably like 3 or 4 minutes tops. So no one's watching the TV at 12 o'clock, because down to 10 the person probably at work, or kids in school, parents at work. No one's watching this. So with me doing what I do for a living, which is drive the city bus, I inquired with my my riders, have they heard about it? No one's heard about this incident, which is kind of bothering my soul, because black people dying every day, and I'm not saying I'm not worried about the people in Las Vegas, or I'm not worried about the people in here, but it's happening in my own community, which is what scared the shit out of me, because that could have been me. Like, I could have been that guy. But now I'm in White Settlement. I'm about to go into the Goodwill. I'm about to shop, but this is my favorite Goodwill, because don't know why to go into this one, because it's in White Settlement, but they have great items. So come on, we go be in this one.
Sorry.
Okay, so technically that wasn't not a bus. I've been looking for one of these for like forever, because I seen on Pinterest where someone took one and they made it into a lamp. Like, they took the word and made it to a lamp, and I've been looking for one. $3. So on to the next Goodwill because I got $10 free that I thought I lost, y'all. Oh my God, I thought I lost them $10. I was about to cry, man. Y'all gonna see a grown ass man cry over $10. That means I go into any Goodwill I want and spend $10 worth of free shit. Get just $10 worth of free shit because I can. Now I gotta find me a Goodwill to go to because that Goodwill ain't had none that. And I'm surprised because that's the good Goodwill. And matter of fact, while I'm on this side of town, I need to be calling my damn cameraman who got my camera. Okay, disclosure. I'm learning the hard way, y'all. So learn with me that when I went to move, I moved, right? I told you I moved. We just put my cameras in a box. We just put them in a box. And when I went to unpack them, one of my shutters was broke. Now, because I was trained, I just didn't pick up a camera with photography. I was trained by a professional photographer in college how to take pictures. Yeah, and I didn't listen to that part about putting your lens clamp on your. I didn't listen to that shit. It ain't gonna happen to me. My shit ain't gonna get broke. Nah, it got broke. So I shoot with the old cameras. I have a 30D, a 50D, a T2I, a T3I, which is what I'm filming on right now. My wife has an SL1, a Sony DHX80, and I also have a small Canon. I don't know. I'll plug them in somewhere in the description. All the cameras we shoot with. But when I went to unpack my cameras, the shutter was broken. The 50D, it was shattered. I don't know how in the world something went down into the hole and bow, popped it. So it's in the hospital getting fixed because even though it's a 50D, the 50D is old. It shoot great pictures. Like, matter of fact, I'm gonna show you some of my pictures. Okay, I want you to look at them. Here they go, right here. Those pictures were shot with a 50D. At the camera, only thing I did was pump up the contrast, clean up her skin a little bit, clean the skin. That's it. I didn't do nothing major. That's about it. Yeah, I mean, I've been shooting for probably about 5-6 years. My wife been shooting. She been doing film, y'all. My wife been in the game for a long time, but nowadays she's going to digital. It's kind of hard for her to do digital because she's scared of Photoshop, y'all. She's scared of Photoshop. She's scared of digital editing. She like Pink Monkey. She used this damn software called Pink Monkey, y'all, and it gets on my everlasting nerve to see her use this shit. I'm like, babe, what the hell is you look? What are you using? Like, for real. Like, I be looking at her like, I know you ain't using no damn Pink Monkey. But hey, whatever makes her happy, we gonna roll with it. So where I'm finna go is it's one off off one of my runs that I've always been trying to get into, but I never can catch it open, and I got a feeling it's gonna be something I can use my $10 to get. So I see y'all there. Oh yeah, let me finish telling y'all. I'm sorry, I left out on the story about the little black kid. So okay, so I just left White Settlement. Like I said, there was nothing in there. I actually got me a globe. Okay, so I paid $3 for that globe. But let me finish tell y'all what happened. So the kid, you know, he must went and met the kids and the grown man in the front yard. And must got to arguing or something happened. But the white boys already going into to go ahead and kill the guy. They already had it set up for them to go ahead and kill this guy. I don't know why they picked this particular guy, but they already had in their mind they're gonna rob and kill him. So we went out to the front, pop, 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 shot him, Fader shot him, killed them, left him in the front yard to die. Friends run to the front of the yard, find the guy's body face down. Now this is what's gonna get you. The police, hear me out. The police tried to rule it a suicide. No gun, no nothing. That he committed suicide. Then they finally made an arrest on the guy killing the 4 white boys. All 4 of them got a $200,000 bail. Right? All of them are out on bail. But you still ain't heard nothing about this in the media. You still have not heard from the mom. Like, the mom is not even outraged. I'm not saying she's not outraged, but if I was that kid parent, you would hear my goddamn mouth. A whole city have not heard about the killing of this child. Which is what is confusing, because you would think that, okay, my child got killed, I need to be making some noise. Not one parent, not a mother, not a father, not a brother, not a sister, not an uncle, not an auntie, not a grandmama, not a grandfather. I have not heard anything about this child being killed in White Settlement. And that is what confused me. So, yeah, that is what happening in my neighborhood. What's happening in your neighborhood? You know, this is not about a race thing. It's about a human right or wrong thing. But society is making it about a race thing, because if you look at how the media portrays the same incident in 2 different ways, you'll see. Matter of fact, I want you to see it yourself. I'm gonna play a white incident, which is Las Vegas. So,
at least 58 people now dead, more than 500 people wounded in a horrific shooting on the Las Vegas Strip. It's the deadliest mass shooting in modern United States history. Police say a 64-year-old Nevada man, you see his picture there, named Stephen Paddock, opened fire last night on a country music festival. He opened fire from the 32nd floor of the Mandalay Bay Hotel across the street from the concert hall. Police say he was armed with at least 10 rifles from that vantage point. Country music star Jason Aldean was playing for thousands of fans, 22,000 fans, just after 10 p.m. last night, Sunday night, when the gunman began unloading hundreds of rounds into the crowd. A concertgoer captured the video of that moment. We need to warn you, of course. It's extremely upsetting, both to watch and to hear. Some at the concert thought it was firecrackers. Some thought it was something wrong with the audio. They say it took them just a few moments to realize what was happening.
And there was a sound like it was pyro misfiring. It's like, why is there pyrotechnics going off now? It was like tit-tit-tit-tit. And then a few seconds later, it was tit-tit-tit-tit-tit. And when it didn't stop, we all realized what was happening. And the sound, not only was it the sound, but it was also the shells that were actually coming down, bullets coming down on the deck of the stage.
The eyewitnesses say the gunshots continued for 10, perhaps 15 minutes. Fans describe utter chaos in those moments. Panicked people desperately running for their lives, trying to find someplace to hide. But the gunman just kept shooting from the broken window. You can see in the picture there, that's floor 32 of the Mandalay Bay. Law enforcement finally able to break into that hotel room using explosives on the door. Police found the shooter dead, presumably of a self-inflicted wound. Police say they believe he was working alone. The FBI just moments ago saying no connection has been found between the gunman and any international terrorist group. President Trump spoke a short time ago, calling this an act, quote, of pure evil, and saying so many families now just shattered.
Hundreds of our fellow citizens are now mourning the sudden loss of a loved one, a parent, a child, a brother or sister. We cannot fathom their pain. We cannot imagine their loss. To the families of the victims, we are praying for you, and we are here for you.
The president also said he will visit Las Vegas on Wednesday.
Now, I want you to pay attention to the black incident.
The officer who shot and killed an African-American man in Tulsa is out on bail this morning. Officer Betty Shelby has been charged with manslaughter. If convicted, she faces 4 years in prison to life. Prosecutors say Shelby reacted unreasonably when she gunned down Terrence Crutcher after his SUV broke down last week. Crutcher's sister speaking out moments after Shelby was charged.
We know the history of these cases. We know this is the formality. We know she's been charged, but then we get no convictions. We're demanding full prosecution. We want a conviction, and when that happens, this is a small victory, but we know we got to get ready to fight this war. And so we want for everyone, the community, the world, to join arms, lock arms with us as we go out.
All right, so let's talk about this. With me now is Dimitri Roberts, president and founder of 7 Star Consulting and a former Chicago police officer, and David Klinger, former LAPD officer and criminology professor at the University of Missouri at St. Louis. Welcome to both of you.
Thank you.
Dimitri, I want to talk about Tulsa first. According to this affidavit court documents, the Tulsa officer became emotionally involved to the point that she overreacted. In other words, she let fear rule her actions, even though she could see no sign that Mr. Crutcher had a weapon. Dimitri, this is a trained police officer, so what do you make of this?
Well, I disagree with that. She wasn't trained, and she wasn't very well trained. As a trained law enforcement officer, she would have taken different actions and a different approach in that situation. She had plenty of opportunities to peacefully de-escalate and resolve that situation without the use of deadly force, which is why now she's charged with manslaughter.
So David, are you surprised that charges came so quickly in this case?
I'm neither surprised nor unsurprised, because all I know about the case is the videos that have been put out, the dash cam and the overhead from the helicopter. And one of the things that I try to do is I try to hold my powder until I have all of the evidence regarding a particular case before I opine about it. Your other guest may be correct that there were opportunities to de-escalate prior to that moment when she shot. I don't know, because one of the issues is the videos don't start until well into the initial confrontation between the officer and the deceased. And so we need to hold back.
I know because I've arrested dozens of individuals with weapons, period. That's how I know. I speak from experience. I speak from the fact that
let's stop right there, because we have isolated a bit of video that might help us. You know, we put this picture up. CNN has actually isolated video of the scene, specifically the car window, because the officer thought the window was down. We have determined that the officer, or that the window was up, and according to the affidavit, the officer in question detected no weapon, and she checked out the vehicle before and found no weapon. So, David, how can you say that there's no indication that anything wrong was done here?
No, I didn't say that at all. Your first guest talked about from his impression being that she was ill-trained and had many opportunities to de-escalate. And I'm saying I don't know that. I'm not passing any sort of judgment on the shooting because I haven't looked at all the evidence. One of the things that
there's no judgment being passed.
David, go on.
I'm speaking from experience.
Let David talk, and then Dimitri will get in.
We have to wait till we have all the evidence. That is why the integrity of the investigation is so important. And then if the prosecution has decided to move forward with the prosecution, fine, they believe they've met the probable cause standard. The prosecution moves forward. The prosecution presents its case. The defense presents its case. Let's not rush to judgment.
Well, Dimitri, the other thing to consider here is the other officers had their tasers out. This officer did not. She had her gun drawn, and she was consumed with fear. According to court documents, she saw this large man. He was not obeying her instructions. He was walking away from her, although he clearly had his hands up. So, so Dimitri, from a police officer standpoint, what do you say?
What I say is, when you have an opportunity to de-escalate a situation and you don't see a weapon present, you put your gun away and you go and arrest them. You don't shoot and kill them. And this is the same type of rhetoric that has led to riots in North Carolina. We have to change the narrative, and we have to call facts facts. I've worked in the toughest crime-ridden neighborhoods in the city of Chicago and maybe even in the country. And my arrest record speaks for itself. I've arrested dozens of people with guns that were fleeing, and none of them ended up dead. So, to your other guest, let's talk about facts, let's be honest here, and let's not continue to put forth this narrative to the American people that causes these unfortunate situations to not be rectified as soon as they should, sir, okay? So I challenge you to look back at that video and let's be honest about what's going on here. Let's have an honest conversation with the American people, and then
we have all
the officer is already, she's already indicted. She's already indicted. It's our responsibility
so she's already been convicted,
now
sir? Has she been convicted?
Okay, David.
It's our responsibility to have an honest conversation with the American people and call facts facts. I understand a thin blue line, but that has to change because people are dying, period.
Has nothing to do with this thin blue line, sir. It has to do with the rule of law. And you well know that an indictment does not equal a conviction. And all I'm saying is, let's wait for the fullness of time. I look at the video and I say, this is a stinker. I don't look at it and say, hey, she did the right thing. But what I'm saying is, before we reach a conclusion that a crime has occurred, let us let the justice process play itself out. What other suggestion do you have? Do you think she should be imprisoned right now?
Well, let me ask you this, David. What to you says that this might be a justifiable shooting?
I have no idea, because all I know is the video and then the prosecution's theory of the case as it's been laid out at this early point. I want to wait for the defense to go ahead and raise its case. Then we make a decision. That's how it works. The prosecution presents, the defense presents.
All right.
Isn't it very easy for us to say that we should wait when somebody's dead? He can't wait. His family is not waiting. Did you hear his daughter crying on national TV about her dad? Come on.
It's awful, sir, but are you arguing? I just want to get this clear. You believe that right now she is guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. That's what you're saying.
No, what I'm saying is she was poorly trained. As I said in the beginning, she was poorly trained, she choked, and well-trained officers don't choke.
I don't disagree with the fact that well-trained officers don't choke, but I think it is difficult to make an argument from training to conviction of a crime, and that's all I'm saying.
All right, I have to leave it there, gentlemen, and thanks to both of you, Dimitri Roberts, David Klinger. Still to come in.
What'd you see different? Okay, so let me analyze it. I'm going to analyze. So, in the white incident, Las Vegas, we're going to use that since that's recent. They painted, of course, they went and found a picture of him drinking, because he probably, all his pictures, he probably be drinking. But they try to make him seem like he is the saint of the saint. He's the preacher. He's the poster child of being the best grandfather that a white man can be. He can never do no wrong. They would not paint him out to be a bad person. Now we're gonna go back in time. So let's look at Trayvon Martin. Trayvon Martin. They plastered his Facebook picture with him holding the gun. They plastered pictures of him smoking some weed. They made his character of this person, they made that boy look like he was the thug of the world, and he just scum of the, they just painted him out to be bad. So that people can see the victim as, oh, he deserved what he got. No one deserved to die. No one deserved to die. No one deserved the right to take a life. But the media takes it and makes it a race thing by how they represent each race in the video that they put out. And that's sad, because that's why I don't like watching the news, because you can never show a positive light on everyone equally. You got some good black people, you got some bad black people, you got some good white people, you got some bad white people, you got some good Asian people, you got some bad Asian people, you got some good Mexicans, you got some bad Mexicans, you got some good Latinos, you got some bad Latinos, you got some good. I mean, everybody got their good and bad side in their race. Everyone is not just good. Everyone just not just bad. But the media stereotype all people to be bad. Prime example. There was a shooting of a police. Police shot in the car, right? And he accidentally shot a white kid, and the kid died. And they got it on video, right? The cop he's in jail. He's in jail for 40 years for killing this little white boy, right? The little boy died of a bullet to the head, and 7 shots total, but the bullet that took him out was the bullet to the head, I'm guaranteed. But you got not one, but over 5 or 6 different incidents of black people dying to hands of someone that is not of the black race, and there's no indictment, there's no arrest, there's no nothing done to that person. So you tell me, how is the justice for the United States equal if that not even 72 hours within the little kid dying in the car because his father decided, say, you know what, I'm not gonna listen to the police, I'm gonna do a high-speed chase with my son in the car. They asked him to pull over, he didn't pull over, so they took fire to they started shooting at him. And you know, the dad took a couple of bullets, but his son passed. His son got killed, which is tragedy. 72 hours, the police was arrested. The black police was arrested. Let's be clear. The black police was arrested. But you can't get no indictment on the police that are killing, the Trayvon, the Sandra Blands. I mean, the list go on and on and on. I can't fathom how many names that have died at police hand and have no kind of resolution. First thing they want to say is, I get a family some money. That money can't bring that family member back. I don't want no money. I want my damn auntie. I want my brother. I want my sister. I want my mom. I want my dad. They can't bring them people back. You know what I'm saying? So that's what happened in my city. What's happening in your city? Who died in your city? What has happened in your city that really has touched your spirit? Because that really touched my spirit with this kid, 18, had a had a great future, football player in the top 10 in his. I mean, he was looking to go somewhere. And first thing they did was hit his eye. First thing they did was they went and found the picture of him laying down, right? So some anonymous guy posted a picture of the guys on the police Facebook page of the boys in the room with a noose and the white supremacist side. The Confederate flag, whatever the fuck it's called, the Confederate flag behind him. And they took the picture down. They ignored the picture. They took it down. They didn't want to see it. So, I'm almost here. I'm almost at my location. I'm gonna go check it out, see what I can find. Hopefully, I didn't waste my time to come all the way out here and they ain't got nothing, because I ride past it 3 days out the week and I be like, ooh, I'm gonna go in there and see what they got. And if they ain't got nothing, I'm taking my ass home. And then I'll figure out what to cook. I might just even make some more tacos. I got a taste for lasagna, I'm telling you. I might just go on the Winco while I'm over here. I might just go on the Winco while I'm over here. And get this stuff to make this lasagna. Because that sounds so good. It do. But I'll be back, y'all. Well, just came out of that Goodwill. My first time ever in this one, and that was a bust. So I just keep my little $10 to myself, and then I take my little $10 and I go to the store and get what I need to get to make my lasagna. How about that? That sound about good, don't it? So I think I need to get the cheese, the